whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is he speaking French? But Galahad keeps calling him the American, so that was interesting. And he's a ladies' man. Oh yeah, or womanizer, whatever.
Mm, yeah. I thought it was good. Now to play it a lot. Although it's sort of it's on the borderline of that type of game where it's like, did I have fun? It's like I don't know if it was necessarily fun, but I liked it. It's not anywhere near like The Last of Us where it's just like that was not fun, but it was awesome.
Yeah, to me, it's like it was. I know I had fun and I enjoyed it because I couldn't put the controller down. I was like just like wanting to like keep
Mm,
getting to the next part because like I was so interested
mm.
in the story. Just like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? And it's just like stuff kept going down. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we're gonna find these people. We're gonna do stuff to them. Yeah, and just yeah, it's great. It's like yeah, Galahad, we got this. We got this Galahad. Yeah.
Yes, so good.
Okay, so who's going next and what you've been playing?
Well, that's the only substantial thing I've been playing. Like Tegan was talking about earlier,
What?
how there's been some really awesome sales on PSN, and so they always get me with. So there are two promotions that I guess combination of three or four promotions that got me. There was a 20% off of PSN cards promotion. So basically, you were buying $50 of cash for $40. And it's like, well, that seems like a really good deal, right? I mean, where else can you do that? So I bought that. And then PSN itself, they had a spend $100, get $15 back at a later point. And I was like, oh, I always like that one. And since I bought my $100 with $80, then yeah, then I can use that and get another 15 back. So I don't know how the math all works out, but I think I'm coming out on top, right? And so I just went and got a whole bunch of different things from the Critics sale, the Focus Home Entertainment sale. They have a lot of, I guess they would be like B tier type games. So they're not. I don't know how to really describe. Oh, so one of them I tried out was called Raw. It's like Realms of Ancient War or something like that. It's basically a Diablo type game, and clearly like it's way rougher than Diablo. But yeah, I guess I'm just interested in seeing. It's like okay, so you knew that you could not be Diablo 3. So what made you think that you could sell this game? And it was like $2. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. So I got that, and I've been checking that out so far. A whole bunch of other ones like Mag Runner, Mars Logs, Styx on PS4, of Orcs and Men. Um, it's just yeah, too many. Did I get anything big? Like, oh, I got Resident Evil Revelations 2, but I haven't started it, so nothing to say.
I'm waiting for the full season of that to finish because I'm kind of iffy on it. I'm like, I kind of want
Uh,
to get it, but then I'm like, that's so weird. Because like, I was watching someone stream it. 'Cause, like, I really like this whole new streaming thing. Like, I mean, it's kind of old, but whatever. Like with like PS4 or whatever. So it's like,
mhm.
I'll just like jump in to see like who's playing what and like just check it out if I'm interested in it, and then like, oh, okay, and then it's like it's kind of like better than having to rent it, or it's like I can just watch someone play it, or it's like like the super extended demo of the real retail version that I don't have to play myself because someone else
I
plays
guess
it.
that's true.
And it's like, oh, it's the first chapter's only 45 minutes for each character, if or at most anyway. It's like 30 to 45 minutes. So it's like, I'll just wait. I mean, yeah, there's raid mode, but
Guess that's true. Yeah, I think Zaffro was talking about it. It's like, yeah, he played a ton of Revelations 1, and I just started that one. It's like, well, I mean, I'm interested in the Resident Evil story
yeah.
line, so like, okay, I'll check out the second one too. And I have the sale, and I need to get up to $100 somehow. And so, and since most of my games were like $2, $3, $4, I was like, this is hard. How am I gonna get that many? Um, so yeah, reports on those coming later down the line as I
No, they
work on
won't.
Mass
It's
Effect
all
3.
lies. It's all
Oh man,
lies.
Mass Effect 3 is becoming, well, it just seems just like the way it's broken up is so different from Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 I really liked. And I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. Like I just played one of those. Are the N7 missions the ones that are basically on the levels for multiplayer?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I just played one of those. Like, oh, so this is how they work it in. It's sort of cool how there are cutscenes before the missions, and I haven't tried it, but conceivably, like every different squad configuration you choose will have different dialogue.
Yep.
Mm.
That's my
So that's
aspiration,
been
which is tropical.
kind of neat to imagine. I don't know how many times I'm gonna play this game because so far, yeah. I mean, I don't know yet. We'll get to the end and then I'll be able to know. But Mass Effect 2 so far, I feel like I like that one a lot better. Despite the combat. Although the combat, wow, it just feels like a totally different universe. It's like, are you sure you weren't preparing for the Reapers? Because these guns fire way faster and feel much more deadly. Like, I've never seen a guy's head explode in Mass Effect 2, but that happens all the time in Mass Effect 3.
Are you talking about the scorpion thingy? Or
Just like because I'm playing Infiltrator, so with the sniper
no?
rifle, every single time it's like, boom, it's gone. There's an explosion of blood. Like, I guess Gears of War was doing that at the time.
Because I found like that scorpion pistol, and that's pretty nice to just like
Hmm.
shoot and then the bullets explode inside things. So it's like, huh, well this is kind of useful.
Oh, actually, I'm curious. So, Tekken, would you carry a whole bunch of weapons on you,
No.
or would you just
I
keep
would
it so that
use
your
like a
powers
I
recharge really
yeah I'd
fast?
use like like a pistol and a SMG or assault rifle and then just like two and then have
Ah,
high power recharges so I could just use those over and over.
okay. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's like it's that's also faster than a Mass Effect 2. I think it's like, wow, I can just keep throwing these fireballs. I barely need to shoot these guys because fireballs they curve around cover. It's like I don't even have to wait for you to get up. I'm just gonna shoot it up there and you just burn to death back there. I don't need to see who you are.
Oh my.
Everyone moving is bad.
That's why it's so fun to play a biotic 'cause you can just keep throwing shockwaves and throwing
That's
people across the screen.
that's what I do. So it's like, 'cause I'm playing as an adept, so it's like with the
Mm.
power recharging thing, I'm just like spamming shockwaves and singularities all over the place. So it's like, haha, everyone's flying everywhere. So yeah. But I usually have to have like one of the tech users on me, so at least they can like pierce through somebody's
Mm.
shield just in case, because
Mhm.
otherwise they're not affected by my attacks. So I usually keep
That's so
Edie around just in
strange.
case.
When I played Mass Effect 1, I did not pay attention to any of those things. So I didn't know that like warp and overload, like I didn't know what they were for. It was just like whatever, they're powers. And I
Wow,
mostly just
what the
shot
call?
people.
Ah,
But then in Mass Effect 2, I guess they just explained it in a much simpler way. And even though the system is the same, like I just got it in Mass Effect 2. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Mass
And
Effect 2, the combat is so much overhauled and so much better. Like on top of
mm,
the systems that are already there, it just makes it like so amazing.
yeah, and I was just like, oh, okay. So then I started using them, and now it's just like, but then it seems like it matters less in Mass Effect 3 because guys will have shields, and I'll just throw a few fireballs at them. It's like, whoa, it burned through the shields. Like, why do I need overload this time? Because
well, I think
before it
that
felt like,
that particular power does work on their shields, though. Like certain ones do still work on stuff like, but like the biotic abilities are like
mm,
Yeah, kind of useless until you rip their
immune to
shields.
them. Yeah, if they don't have.
okay. Well, like in Mass Effect 2, I got the impression that if I threw my fireball before overload, then it didn't do quite as much.
Yeah.
Whereas if they overloaded, then it was like, oh, now I can Yeah, I guess that's because Mass Effect 3, I can throw so many fireballs. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like, how come you keep using Overload on someone else? I'm shooting at this guy. It's like, I'll do it myself. Just keep throwing fireballs. Hmm. And then this one feels more like I'm running errands as well. It's like, oh, these people need saving. Oh, there's this thing happening over here. Go do that thing. It's like, they all seem kind of minor, and yet I guess we're in the mentality that every little bit counts. So I guess I have to do them all. It's like, wow, Mass Effect finally found a way to make me do all the side quests.
Because you need all those war assets. So
Yeah. So that is where that is. So yeah, no, I haven't really been playing anything substantial besides the Order, which I finished. Second game I finished this year. No, third game I finished this year because Mass Effect 2 was this year. So that's that one, Valiant Hearts, and the Order. I will not talk about Monster Hunter because well, I've never played it before, so it's taking some getting used to.
Noob!
Do you want to go next RPG?
No.
Okay, I'll go then. So let's see. Besides Destiny Order, I finally, effing finally, got around to starting my playthrough on The Witcher, the first one,
Did you?
and yeah, it's kind of weird because it's been a long time since I played a game like this, where it's basically, well, so far anyway, it's like, it's just like the one character dude versus many other enemies, and he doesn't have a party, so it's like, it's been a long time. It's like I played it. It's like kind of took me back to ye olden days of Diablo. If you're not playing on Battle.net with other people, it's just like the lone hero in the dungeon doing stuff. I've been like, yeah, it's like, yeah, just such a throwback because like even when I play like a Western RPG, it's like they have party members now. So it's like so it's like the Japanese style. It's like, oh, we got a party and going on an adventure. But here's like I'm the Witcher. I don't need anybody. I'm Geralt. So I got through the prologue, and I'm on when he gets to the first town, and there's stuff going down. He's investigating the demon dog stuff, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's I don't want to say it hasn't aged well, but it does feel very antiquated and dated. But it makes me look forward to playing The Witcher 2 because I know everybody's gushes all over that game. So it's like I'm hoping Witcher 2 is like the stuff, and then that gets me super hyped for Witcher 3. Because right now I'm like, oh man, this game. There's it kind of is overwhelming because there's so many tech trees and there's like so many abilities and like you look at the tech trees and you're like, how am I gonna get the XP for all this? This game must be massive, and I'm like, I don't even know how I can finish it now. It's like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna power through it. Wow. I don't think I'm gonna even bother with any of the side. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to bother with any of the side quests, so I think I'll just see if I can just play through the story missions to get through it, and then like get all the context, hopefully, and then start the second game, get through before May, and then, yeah, because the game I was looking forward to in March, Project Cars, got delayed again to April, so that gives me, Witcher 1 and 2, and then if all holds true and this plan works, it'll be Witcher 1 and 2, and then I'll play through Mortal Kombat, the reboot, finally, story mode to get ready for the MKX. And that's my plan for the next short while. But yeah, besides The Witcher, I guess I'll skip on over to the 3DS real quick. But the rhythm. So I don't know if I talked about the airship songs, but it's cool what they do is they like, it has the overfilled or the little view of like the stage is like the airship from whatever game it is, and then like the airship song for like that certain game, and it like flies through it and changes perspective. It's pretty cool. But then also in this game, you can get over 900 or 9,999 rhythmia, but you don't really unlock anything once you break 10,000, so it's kind of disappointing. I unlocked all the characters though, so I finally did that, and now I'm just playing through all the songs to play through them all, and then I'll go back to questing on the medleys, but I don't know, I think I've like almost done everything, so it might be time to move back to either Final Fantasy X on the Vita or something else, so we'll see what happens. Besides that, what else have I been playing? Okay, Shadow of Mordor. So the Bright Lord DLC came out. Okay, I'm trying to think how I can talk about this without spoiling it.